Lils, you steady. So hey everyone, sorry if this looks a little crooked with the video footage. And Lils, can you move? Move, Lils. Move. Come on. Over here. Out of the way, Lils. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to move, boo-boo. You're being a little restless, aren't you? Yes, you are. Come on, over here, Lils. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here you go. You gonna sit? Good girl. Good girl. Love ya. Sorry about that. Lils has decided this is her time to come and play. So you'll notice here I've got the crate here. So currently, because I'm not quite sure where to put all the dog gear currently, if you notice the pink tubs to the side, or the pink and purple tubs and that's all my food tubs and that currently. So I'm just storing it under my puzzle table currently till I work out where I can put it, but currently I can't do a lot of sorting because of this and my disability stuff. So I'm currently just storing it all together here where I can find it easily. So the first thing you'll notice here is obviously right in front of you, and this is the 42-inch crate. I was actually told to get a larger size crate for the Labrador than I've got for Lily. So Lily's is actually a smaller crate because she's a bit of a smaller dog. And you'll notice inside I've got what stuff I have had arrive so far. So you'll notice I've got a little just crate bed, which isn't very thick or fat or whatever. It's just like a crate bed. Lils has one in hers, which is getting quite hairy and probably really needs a wash, but I haven't washed it yet. We've also got a puppy-proof, waterproof mat in there as well, which I will probably take with me whilst I'm still training the pup, if it's still needing training. But I'm hoping by the time I go away in October, I can have it potty trained, so I'm not going to have to worry about it at night time. Fingers crossed, that's the goal. So you will notice some things that I do have doubles of in here, and that's because I bought a size too large for some things compared to the adult size of what the Labrador pup is going to be. So some of these things I will probably gift to my friend in Queensland who has helped me to get the service dog prospect with the breeders and selected it for that. So yeah, so I'll just show you this. So that's why I've got two here. I've actually got a large and an extra large here with the collar sizes, and these are actually the LED nighttime collars. So these are actually ones that will light up at night. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got 3 different settings. So it's got the fast flash, then the slow flash, and I might use the slow flash if my headache isn't bad or whatever, because I actually don't mind the slow one, but when I've got a headache that irritates my head with the flash, and then just a plain completely on switch. So, and these are chargeable, so you'll notice a charging plug through the USB in there, so you can charge them as well. So I'm hoping that it'll last for years. But probably my spare collars that are too large I probably will give to my friend who has the Malamute dogs, just because of the fact that, well, I don't need the extra large if the large is going to be the size, because from what I looked up, Labrador's neck size is typically 45 to 50 centimetres, and these collars are, I can't remember the size, but they're basically, the large is the size of what the grown Labrador would be, but the extra large is a bit too big, so, but it could work with the Malamute size. So I'm intending on just giving the ones that are too large to my friend as a gift. So the reason why I got the LED collar anyway was in part because of the fact that I was thinking when it grows up, when it's working with me at night for safety purposes, I guess you could say. And so I just wanted to have this option for if it was out with me at night, so people would see it and hopefully minimise the chance of it getting injured by someone tripping over my service dog puppy or my service dog. Well, hopefully it'll be qualified by that point, but or on the way to being qualified and in public training, but I basically wanted it to be visible at night for safety purposes, so that's the reason why I got this LED collar that you can switch on and off at night, and it allows the dog to be visible and seen by people, so hopefully no one will sort of accidentally cause any injury to happen to it because it's not able to be seen. So yeah, that was my idea with getting the LED collar for safety purposes, and this one was mentioned for your dog's safety, but these collars are also actually used just for general dog if you have to take your dog walking at night, take it to the park or any of the rest. So yeah, I just thought that was an awesome idea for keeping my service dog prospect, or service dog at the time hopefully, because this is for when it's growing, safe at night. So yeah, and the spare, the ones that are too large, will be given to my friend at the end of the day. So I've also got here some stuff for like a foldable bowl and like a travel bowl for water. I'm not sure if I will also use this one for food. So it's a fold out travel bowl, and when I got this one it was a random choice, so you'd either get pink or green, and I ended up with the pink, which is my favourite colour, so I was very happy that I got the pink. So yeah, I'm not sure if I will take the slow feeder bowl with me or whether I'll just take this one because it is transport portable and able to be folded back up. It isn't always the easiest to fold it back up, but yeah, I'm sort of tossing up because I only got one of these, because I was thinking, well, at least one transportable bowl, if I take it anyway, I can always empty the water out, feed it, then put the water back in if it comes to it. It is a litre bowl, so it carries 1,000 millilitres of water. And yeah, so I just thought, well, most people will technically have 2 of these, and this is from Paws. Most people would technically take 2 of these, one for food, one for water, but I just thought for travel purposes, well, I'll just take the one, I'll empty the water out when I go to feed her, and then put the water back in after I feed her. So that was my thoughts, and save a bit of money because I've spent quite a lot of money on getting the gear and things and toys and all the rest. So, but I wanted to be prepared because with my Asperger's, I have Asperger's, and if you're wondering why I'm getting a service dog, it's because I have Asperger's, and I also have hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I have postural orthostatic tachycardia or orthostatic intolerance, and all those other sorts of things. So that is the reason why I'm getting a service dog, in case you're interested. And yeah, so I just thought, well, I'd just get the one for travel purposes, and I can switch between water or food, and depending on the time, and just switch it in and out. So I do also have like water travel mug and all of that sort of stuff coming, but it's not here yet. So I've still got quite a few. I'm not sure how many things I've got, but I've still got like a bed and like a couple of beds. Like got a new bed because I just use a normal everyday human pillow for Lily currently, and I'll keep that. But I've got proper dog beds and stuff like that still coming, and I know I've still got some toys and stuff like that coming. So I don't know when, because some things are on back order, but yeah, I'll just hold things as I receive them and finish receiving them. I've also still got some collars and accessories and those sorts of things to come yet too. But yeah, the next thing I've got here is this Outward Hound Fun Feeder Slow Bowl. So this is actually, it apparently can take 4 cups, but it's a large to regular, and it makes them eat up to 10 times slower. It says it's veterinarian recommended. So I got this one because with Lily, I don't have something like that with her. She's a Labrador cross Staffy, and she scoffs her food so fast. It is not funny. And so I decided with the service dog puppy, because it's a Labrador, and Lily's got Labrador in her and she's food obsessed and that, I thought this might be a good idea for the new puppy, just to slow it down with its eating and make it take a little longer, that kind of thing. And it is, it's plastic, but it It is BPA and PVC free. It's dishwasher safe if you decide to use in the dishwasher. I probably won't. And it's lead and phthalate free. So Lily's is just a ceramic bowl, but it is a bit cracked from her pushing it off the cement a few times onto the cement below. It also promotes fun, healthy eating, improves digestion, has a non-slip base, food safe materials, and it can hold up to 4 cups of dry or wet food. But obviously, if I'm feeding some pellets and then feeding a bit of meat or something on top of that, obviously the meat won't be sitting in those gaps so much, because typically I just give them like a chicken drumstick or a chicken neck or a bit of a beef bone or something like that. So that won't stay in there, but the pellets will. So probably what I'll have to do with this, because Lils is such a fast eater and I'll scoff things down so fast, I'll probably have to feed the pup this, then give it its bone after this is finished, kind of thing. But I tend to try to teach my dogs, not to, growl when you give them their food and that sort of thing, because I don't like a dog that growls and gets aggressive over its food. So I don't like food aggression, so I'll typically train them with that if they do growl at me. Take it straight off them, and they learn fairly fast that they aren't to do that or they lose their food, kind of thing. So yeah, I've got that as well. Just going to sit these down. So now I've got to crawl in. So this one is just extras, I think. That one's just extras in sizes too large, so I don't need to show you those ones. They're just extra sizes in the same type of collar that I got, that I was going to give to a friend, to the dog friend with the Malamutes, because of the fact I don't need those large ones, so I've actually put mine aside in a separate bag. So just got to lean in here. So the next things that I've got here, that you notice, I've got some dog travel blankets as well. So when I travel in the car, which this trip in October will be in the car, because I've been told once I get my service dog puppy, I'm basically going to have it with me 100% of the time whilst it's in training. So I'll take its other bed that I've bought, which isn't here yet. I'll take that with me when I've got that, but because it'll be staying outside at one of the places I'm at, it can't come indoors. I'll be sleeping right nearby it, because it needs to stay nearby me. But I've also got some travel blankets here for the puppy, and you'll notice I went with pink. So the puppy's travel bed's going to be white and pink, or bed. I'm also going to have that bed out here, but I didn't know how it would be washed, but I've since found out it's a removable cover for washing things. So I've got these small blankets, and I just got 4 of them so that it could be used when we're travelling with the dog and the pup and that sort of thing. And a friend is going to send me some stuff like what's called a placemat to take when we're out in public and all of that sort of stuff, some sort of special backpack there, which I'm so curious about, but she won't give me the details till I receive it, because it's a surprise and a gift. So yeah, they're waiting there. But yeah, so I got 4 of these, so that I'll probably use these on the bed as well, since it'll still be young, and I'll be right nearby if it needs me or anything. But it'll help keep it a bit warmer, because whilst October is starting to warm up, it's in our spring, it can still be a bit cool at times. So I wanted to have travel blankets anyway that I could take with it when I'm not travel blankets as well for when I'm not able to take the bed or stuff as well. So I just wanted to have some soft travel blankets for the pup at the end of the day. I hope you can see all these. But I basically wanted these for times when it's just travelling somewhere but I can't take the bed or whatever with me as well. So yeah, just got some travel blankets for its comfort. I also got here, if you saw the treats / snacks one, this was with what the puppy Kong treats came with for the teething stick, And so, as I said in that one, I don't intend on getting the Kong stuff again because it actually has flour in it, and I'm trying not to use flour and grains and stuff with this new puppy for its health, to make its health last longer and hopefully cause less health issues and all the rest, and make it live longer. So I got this teething stick for the puppy. Obviously puppies will go through teething, which is another reason I got a lot of those different types of treats that can be used for teething. But probably what I'll do, rather than using the Kong sprays or anything in this, like, I've actually been considering the possibility of, it says insert treats to extend playtime, so you could use like the kibble or something in there, I guess. But another thing I've considered too is at mealtime, like I also bought recently with this stuff, I bought a classic Kong for Lily, just because, and I'm going to upload a video of her using that the first time, but she sort of wasn't the most impressed by it because she's used to me just giving her treats because she's never had one of these before. She got the hang of it more the second time. But what I was thinking I might do sometimes just for something different is stuff these with, like, if I can afford it, with like a mince type, like a dog mince kind of thing, and mix up like a dog mince kind of thing and freeze it and use it for treats or stuff when they're away. I've also got a different type of Kong from a different company coming, which will be an adult one for when the pup becomes an adult. So I've got them in different colours and that, so I know which is whose. But yeah, I was thinking at times for treats or something different, I might go and like stuff it with pet mints or stuff like that and different things, and freeze it, and they can use it as a treat to keep them occupied for longer. So, but yeah, I did focus on more getting things that would also help with the puppy teething stage as well. So that is what this one's for too. And I'm not sure, they might still use it as a adult, they might not. It might just get packed away in the dog drawer like Lily's little teething thing did. So yeah, but I wanted to have some teething stuff anyway for the pup when it comes home. I did. Next things I've got here, I don't have the second one that I need for tapeworm, but these are just one of the lots that I got. So I got 2 packs, so I had 12 of NextGuard Spectra because I was told this was the one that I would be recommended for the puppy at the end of the day, for my Labrador at the end of the day by the breeder. So I got the one that was for 30.1 kilos to 60 kilos, and they're chewables that you feed the dog. But I do need, I think it's Mirabex or something like that, that I also need to get to cover the tapeworm, because this one unfortunately doesn't cover tapeworm. So, but I've been given instructions for using this from September to March, because this one also covers heartworm. And I can't remember for sure if it was every month or every 3 months that I use the other one. It might be every 3 months. But yeah, so I've been given instructions for this, and my friend was going to send down a little bit of the other one, and then I'm going to buy that brand from now on as well. So I just wanted to get these in advance. This wasn't necessarily a cheap brand, but I wanted to make sure that I had it in advance, even though the puppy will be coming wormed and all of the rest. So yeah, and this is for the very large dogs. I think I was going to get the large one, but then I realised I was looking at the instructions, that doesn't cover Labradors, so that's why I got this one. But it also covers ticks and heartworm and all the rest. But the thing is, we don't actually have heartworm here in Victoria, in Australia, but we do have heartworm if I'm travelling with my service dog into other areas, so I need to make sure that I'm covered with the heartworm anyway. So yeah, I've got NextGuard there. Next thing I've also got is this Paws for Life puzzle, and this is a feeder puzzle. So this can be used when you feed them or just other times and put treats in there. But it's just one where you flip it over and the dog has to basically work out how to get it open again. So you flip it over The dog has to get it to flip back open to get the treat out. It also does have little feet in there to stop it from slipping and that, if you want to put them on as well. But yeah, I just got a feeder puzzle, so that's a more simple one, because I wanted some simpler, some harder, just to have them enjoy over time and to be able to enjoy that with them. And excuse me whilst I lean in and get the rest of these puzzles, and then I'll show you the other stuff. So I've got 4 more dog puzzles here by Nina Ottoson, I think it is. And I decided to get these because I just wanted to test them, see how if they manage to do it, all of the rest, to just give them something interesting and different to do, something for us to enjoy together. So I got these different difficulties in the Nina Ottoson puzzles, but they are to be used to exercise your dog's mind, reduce boredom and destructive behaviour, fun and easy to use, and you can put treats and stuff in them and the dog finds the treat and has to solve it to get the treat out. So this one is, it's eco-friendly, it's an advanced level. This is spin, scoot and treat, it's called. So it's got different little methods. I haven't actually opened it and taken this one out, so let's see if I can get it out to show you. It's getting a bit dusty in there. The dust gathers really easily here, I've noticed. It actually has a bit of weight to it. And it has moved the little table under it, so you need to do that and sit it back down again. But see, so you can sort of move these around, have these lock in. You can make it different difficulties based on if you've locked things in or not. And yeah, so you can lock in different things, and it has to spin this around to get treats from under there. It can also get treats from under these areas as well. So yeah, just a fun little tester puzzle for your dog. It is. And these can also be used for the dog to have to move so it can access and spin this, I think. I'm not quite sure how it all works, but I just thought it could be a fun thing to do, basically, at the end of the day. I did. And you can move these to make different difficulties, so it has to move them, and yeah. I just thought it could be fun anyway. But it says here on the back, fights boredom by keeping your dog busy, helps reduce destructive behaviour like chewing, digging and excessive barking. Hang on, sorry, just put this in out of the way quickly. By exercising your dog's mind, fun for all dogs regardless of age, size or breed, easy to clean, no removable parts for safer play, made with food safe materials, BPA, PVC and phthalate free. And it's got swivel flipper to reveal treats, so you can just have the swivel bit over it instead of the other bits, or you can have the treats there, but you can scoop blocks over to block treat compartments and drop in the tasty reward. It says spin top open and close tracks, so you can put treats in different areas and you can make it different difficulties at the same time. So yeah, I thought having some different levels would be a good thing. So this one here is another level 3 advanced. So this is called Dog Twister, Unlock, Slide and Treat. So it's got 9 hidden treat compartments, dogs pull handles and slide panels with their paws and nose to uncover treats, helps reduce destructive behaviour, blah blah blah. And it is a level 3 advanced as well again. But this one you can also lock. The reason this one is advanced when it looks simple is because using these, the dog has to pull these in and out. Like when you push them in, it's locked. Pull them out, it allows the dog to move the panel. So the dog has to pull these, get these pulled out, and then to unlock the panel, to be able to move the treats. So yeah, quite unique, shall we say. That one was sitting out a bit. So was that one. But yeah, so, and there's like, it looks like this one here doesn't have one on it. Yeah, it looks like one comes without one, so you've got a freebie to make it a bit easier for the dog to try and move things around, but it's still got to pull that out for it to go over or something, I think. But yeah, interesting. I thought it'd just be fun to have these little sort of activities to do. I thought it would be. I also got, this is a level 1. Lils! No, come on. You stay. Sit. Stay. Somebody's going to take up the camera. Lils, move out the way. Out the way. Move. Good girl. So this is a level 1 one. And this is basically just 9 hidden treat compartments, and the dogs basically remove the bones with their paws or nose to uncover it. And it's a very sort of simple one, so all the dog has to do is pull these out to uncover the treats. So I wanted to get some easier, some harder, because I didn't want to necessarily just go starting them on the difficult. I didn't. And I'm actually, it's in there, I'll just leave it the way it is. And the final one that I've got here is a level 2 in the difficulty, and this one has 20 hidden treat compartments, and the dogs flip open lids and remove bones with their paws and nose to uncover the treats. So yeah, I've just got a few different difficulties to do for the dog's entertainment and an activity we can do together with the dogs, because I thought it would be fun. And now I can't get it out, can I? Nope, because that's stuck on there. So this one is a mix of pull out bones. You've got to pull the bones out for the dog to be able to access the treats underneath these boxes. So there's also a slide out box where you can put the treats underneath, and an open one where they have to open this bit to get the treat in there. So you can start it off easier with just a bone in here and in these bits, and then you can make it more difficult by putting it underneath or something as well, which I thought was very cool that they had these sorts of things available for dogs. I did. And I'll probably use this for Lily as well, because she's never used these types of things before. So, just pull forward these last couple of things. So, some of these I am going to have to hide my address. I don't necessarily want my address showing. So the first one that I've got here is the chargeable fish that you can use that flips and flops around the place. So hey everyone, sorry the battery died on me again because it only lasts 29 minutes and I missed it dying. So apologies for that. So we'll continue from where I found that I left off or missed. So we're talking about the chargeable fish here that I got from Paws for Life, and what I was going to say was basically, because this is rechargeable, but because it comes with a battery pack, I'll probably only use this when I'm around to supervise them, because I don't want them bursting the battery pack or anything like that and it hurting or harming them in any way. So this one will probably only be used with supervision. I've also got here, and I'm not going to pull it out again with the heart bit, and I'm hoping, I don't think I started it in any way, but I also got here, hang on, sorry, got him dog hair all over things. So I've also got here what is called got Lily's hair all over it already. Typical. The Little Buddy heartbeat sheet, which is for anxiety and stuff with the new puppy and for separation anxiety. I did get this one from when I looked inside it just before. It is the batteries that aren't necessarily cheap, that aren't easy to replace, and from what I've read it only lasts for 6 hours. I'm guessing it only works because I accidentally pressed the heartbeat bit where it beats. And fortunately I didn't feel it start up, so I'm hoping the batteries will work, but if it doesn't it'll probably just turn into a teddy with the battery bit removed. But because of that, it's only lasts for 6 hours, so it'll probably only have one use, if anything, unfortunately, because I can't afford to replace the batteries all the time. So it'll probably, after that, if it works, I'm guessing you have to pull out the plastic inside the little heart bit to make it beat. But I sort of decided, well, since it was like that, it would probably only have one use because I can't afford to replace the batteries, unfortunately. So it'll probably just be used the once, and then it'll be turned into just a teddy for the puppy. So I got it anyway, and I loved it anyway as a teddy, so I'm almost tempted to pinch it from the puppy, but yeah. So I got this one to comfort it. It might be used once, but I kind of figure it might not even need to be used because of the fact that I've got Lily here as well, so the puppy might decide to sleep in with Lily for a bit. I don't know, but I'm going to have to get up regularly to potty train it anyway. But I figure it's not going to be so bad considering the fact that I've got Lily here as well. So it might not even need this. This might just be used as a teddy at the end of the day. It might. But yeah, I figured it didn't harm to have it anyway, just in case. And even if I don't use the battery bit, it's not necessarily going to cause any harm or whatever by not using it, or if I only use it once, well, yeah, it probably won't necessarily be needed all the other times just because of the fact that, yeah, it'll have Lily here with it. So that'll make it a bit easier on the puppy considering it's coming home with another dog already in the family. At least that's my thoughts. And the final teddy that I've got so far, and I do have a few more toys to come, is these Zippy Paws Z-Stitch Grunters durable dog toy. So this is a crocodile, alligator kind of thing. And I'm sure Lily and the puppy will probably end up sharing these at the end of the day. Lily has been trying to get in there. She didn't want to go in this cage before I started adding stuff in there, and now she wants to get in there and access it. So I got this little camo the gator, and he's in a camo pattern, and he's stitched to hopefully last. He also has a little squeaker inside, and it's multi-layered fabric and tough and durable supposedly. So, but yeah, it's cute and I really liked it, so I got it for the puppy as well. And considering it's going to be a larger dog at the end of the day, I wanted to get a few larger toys, and I think I might have some smaller ones coming. I'm not sure. I'll see once they turn up anyway with regards to that. But yeah, I love those teddies. And then the next thing I've got here, I tried to separate these. So I've got, and this is, I'm going to have 2 of these plus with the treat bag. That'll make a third for a bit of storage, but obviously I'll switch the 2 that I've got of these for on the harness in and out depending on the gear that I'm using and that sort of thing. Obviously sometimes, like, I don't think it necessarily looks bad with the other type of collar because it's all floral sort of thing. So yeah, I'll just switch them between, and also have some poop bags in the treat bag that I've got coming eventually as well, to do that. So I've got some spare poop bags, but I also have some more poop bags coming, so I've got plenty in back supply, a few in back supply anyway, in case of any shortages. Also got this little, this is a harness clip poop bag carrier, and yeah, I've got a second one coming in a different colour, in a pattern of a collar and leash set that's not here yet. Unfortunately, this leash set, I couldn't find one in that pattern for it, unfortunately, so it is what it is. It came with the roll of 15 poop bags inside it, I think it is. And yeah, so you got that cute one, and this actually does go with the set. One set that's still coming, I do have a poop bag coming with that set, with another order as well as the beds, that kind of thing. But one of the sets here, I don't have a matching poop bag thing, but as I said, I don't think these ones will go badly with it anyway, because they're all sort of floral anyway, and they match my pink theme. So I'm very much going with the pink theme for my service dog puppies gear, because it will be a girl, because I've spoken with the breeder, and because I have a better connection with girls, and you need that connection for the service dog and all of that, so they've decided better to find a girl with the right temperament for me, so that we've got that connection and we're able to work well together. And I don't know if I said it before, but the reason I'm getting a service dog is because I've got Asperger's, got postural orthostatic tachycardia and orthostatic intolerance. I've got hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and all the rest, which is why my hand is in the brace. The reason I got the bandage around the brace is because of the fact I keep busting the brace open if I don't have the bandage there. So yeah, but I've also got in this set, I've got these sailor bow ties. So these aren't the classic ones, these are called a sailor bow tie, which I love because they're a bit more girly. And I've got a cooling bandana in the same pattern, and these can actually be wet or used to cool down the dog on a hot day. Wet me and put in the fridge for 5 minutes or whatever to help cool your pup down, or you can just wear it as it is with that same pattern. And then I also have a leash here, which is in the vegan leather, and our little clip strap is protected here, but it's got vegan leather just on the end of the thing, and for the loop where you hold your hands is the vegan leather, and then the rest is fabric, and it says classic dog leash for even the strongest dogs, so hopefully that's the case. And final thing I've got here is a set of 3 of these. So I tried to go with, because a lot of these collar sets that I've got are for when it's an adult, but I did get this one set. I got, in this one pattern set, I got an extra small, small and a large, because there is a slight overlap or a close overlap with the measurements. So the extra small is 23 centimeters to 30 centimeters, small is 33 to 40 centimeters, large is 43 to 51 centimeters. So I figure even if I'm hoping that even with that slight 3 centimeter difference between each of them, I'm hoping that overlap will still be enough to make it with each of these collars till it's an adult. So that's the goal of it. I don't know if that's scratched. It might just be the plastic that looks scratched. Looks like it's got a bit of wear on it, but it also comes with a rose gold little keychain. All of this gear is from Perfect Paws, which is a website. They do ship overseas from what I know. And I got these ones in the full set for puppy through to adulthood, because I wanted one of these for when it was an adult too, because I just love the patterns and the colours. And I probably won't use the adult leashes till the leashes in these sets till it's grown kind of thing. I'll probably use another leash that I've got here whilst it's growing, because a lot of this stuff I got for when it was grown or an adult more. But I'm hoping that between those three it'll get it all the way to adult, because I didn't want to buy a whole heap of different sets when it was still a puppy. I just wanted the one thing that it could range up through till it gets to an adult. So I'm hoping that'll work that way. And those special leashes, I probably will keep those for when it's an adult too. So the next set I've got here, I'll just do this. This is just a single bandana I got because I'm going with the pink theme. This does have blue and purple in it, but I got it also because it has pink in it. So, and all these bandanas I got medium to large, which is up to 65 centimeters neck size, but I got that so that it would last all the way through to when it was an adult, basically. That was my goal with the sets, and I'm not sure if some of these, if I will use them when it's a puppy or if I'll just wait till it's an adult. I'll just wait and see. The next set I've got here, and this is one that doesn't have a poop bag carrier thing to match it, is these cute little ones. So we got a sailor bow tie and a little bandana here. And some of those other ones I actually bought from a different website before I discovered the Perfect Pals proper website, but these all fit with my sort of pink theme and allow a bit of pattern and floral colour, which I love. So we got the medium large bandana and the sailor bow tie, and then to go with those we've also got, and I only got this in the adult size collar, so for adult size of a Labrador, so I got this adult collar and the leash, the matching leash as well. Both in, all of the collars are vegan leather, except for the LED light up collar, which is fabric. But yeah, I just love those, and I wanted to get those now because I knew it was possible they may not be available in over a year's time when the dog is growing, and I want to do it, and they were the only ones that I really, really loved. So yeah. The next thing I've got here, and I've just got to hide my dresses from these envelopes. For on my harness, I got these, because I got the Julie's Canine harness. I got the Julie's Canine bags, but because I'm going for a pink theme, I was able to get a pink harness, but I couldn't get pink side bags from the harness. So I just got these black side bags, because I figured it worked with the white and the black and the pink anyway. So yeah, and these are in the universal size, which go from mini all the way up to size 4. I also got here, this is another leash, but this is the one I'm thinking of using whilst it's a puppy and training as well. So this is the Julie's Canine Luminous leash. So this does light up a bit in the dark from getting light on it, but it's not really that bright. And probably once she gets to be an adult, I'll probably use this one with the LED light up collar, is my thoughts. But I'll probably will use this one whilst it's a pup because it feels stable, and whilst I'm training it, I don't want to wreck the special leashes and collar sets and that I've got. So I'll probably use this leash whilst it's in training, and then also use it as an LED one when it's an adult. And the last bit of harness gear, this second last, or one of the last bits, is the Julie's Canine actual harness. So I got this one in a size 0, which is puppy, but according to my dog friend, this one will actually last it till it's basically an adult, due to it's got a lot of adjustment to make in it, so hopefully it will, but we'll just wait and see. If I have to change it to the next size up part way between, I will. And I got this in the dark pink, but this is sort of her puppy size. I'm not sure if she said it'll be slightly big once it gets here or not, but she said it does have a good range of adjustment, and it should hopefully get me through till I need to buy its adult collar. So hopefully. And yeah, I just love that pink colour. I did have the choice of light pink, but light pink wasn't available currently, and also I just really like this dark pink colour, so I got that one. And then the very last things that I've got here is stuff. I'm not sure what I'm going to need out of these, but this is in case it's a bit strong for me with the pulling and stuff like that, so that I can control it a bit more. I'm not sure what I will need to use or not, but I got, these were gifted by a friend, so I got 2 check chains, so one in a pink check chain and one in a rose gold to go with my pink and rose gold theme. And then I also got here a slip leash in, it is called the Easy Dog Luca leash 6mm leash, and it's a slip leash which can also be used to help with pulling. So I'm not sure what I will need once it's an adult, but I've got 3 different options anyway as to what I'm needed if it is, because I don't have a lot of strength to control the dog if it starts pulling. So I've got 3 different options in that case to work out what works best. If it, like, hopefully the service dog won't pull and I can just have this light leash, but in case I'm really struggling with controlling it, which I'm hoping that it won't when it's fully trained, I got these check chains just in case, but I'm hoping I may not need to use them, but just in case, I've got options there anyway, depending on what the training place says is best for me. So I just got a few different options to control pulling. But yeah, anyway, I hope that is interesting or has helped in some way. That's just what I've got so far for my service dog prospect puppy. There is more stuff coming which I will show in the future. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this so far anyway. And yeah, I will see you later. Bye.